I'm going to practice my English again with ChatGPT, so let's get started. Hi, good afternoon. I'm going to practice my English. Can you ask me some question? I'm going to practice my English. Pretend to be my speaking partner and correct my
Sure.
mistakes.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite time of the day and why do you like it?
I like midnight because my baby is sleeping, and I can have quality time with myself. I can have me time, and I love reading books, also writing something, journaling when my baby is sleep. When my baby sleeps. Please correct my mistakes in pronunciation, grammar, or something.
You're doing great. Here's a corrected version of your sentence. I like midnight because my baby is sleeping and I can have quality time with myself. I get to have me time and I love reading books and writing, especially journaling, when my baby sleeps. Your pronunciation is something we can practice when you're speaking, but your grammar is almost perfect. Keep it up. Here's another question. What book are you reading right now?
Recently I read a self-love book. I forgot the title. The title is Buy Yourself the Dumb Flower by Tom Gower.
That sounds interesting. What did you find most helpful or inspiring from that book?
I found so many lessons from that book. I really love this book. I found how to heal my inner child, how to accept myself, but still make the change, how to be like disciplined to myself, how to love myself more, give myself affection. Like, I don't need someone's affections, but I can build it on my own self, like that.
That sounds like a powerful book with so many valuable lessons. It's amazing how it helped you with self-acceptance, discipline, and building your own vision. How has reading this book changed the way you approach your day-to-day life?
So I just start to read this book. And now I'm in chapter 1. What's the question? I forgot the questions.
No worries. You mentioned you're just starting the book and are in chapter 1. That's great. The question was, how has reading this book so far changed the way you approach your day-to-day life? But it's okay if you haven't reached that part yet.
Yes, so this book really changed my perspective about love. Actually, everyone, most of people like to crave the love of other people, like find something external of themselves, and yeah, that's not truly fulfilling themselves. So the most powerful love is self-love, and the love that we need is actually the love that we can give to ourselves. And for example, like we need love language we can actually give to ourselves, like word affirmation, physical touch, quality time, me time with ourselves, like that. Can you correct my mistakes in grammar?
You're expressing some deep insights. Here's a corrected version of your sentence. Yes, this book really changed my perspective on love. Actually, most people seek love from others or find something external, but that's not truly fulfilling. The most powerful love is self-love. The love is the love we can give ourselves. For example, we can give ourselves love languages like words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time spent with ourselves. You're doing great. Keep practicing, and it'll become even easier. Here's another question. What's something new you'd like to learn or try this year?
I'm trying to write something. I have some project actually, but I am not too ambitious because I am a full-time mother. I have so many duties to raise my kid, but I have some personal project, and before I become mother, I think I was a little bit ambitious, but now I become more slow down. So
It sounds like you have some meaningful projects in mind. Here's a suggestion for your sentence. I'm trying to write something. I have some projects actually, but I'm not too ambitious because I'm a full-time mother. I have many duties to raise my child, but I still have personal projects. Before I became a mother, It looks like you're about to say something about before you became a mother. What were you going to share?
yeah, before I become mother, so I became a career woman. I pursue something like I want to have so many accomplishments, but now I become more slow, relaxed, not attached with career, not attached with my goals. I learned to be like more slow because I nurture my kids, yeah, raise my kids. So my priority for now is actually raising my kid.
That's such an insightful shift you've experienced. It sounds like you've really embraced a slower, more intentional pace. How do you feel about this change in priorities? Do you find it fulfilling or challenging at times?
It's fulfilling and challenging at the same time because yeah, I learned to have adaptability skill. I learned to be more brave and confidence to take the new decisions, to start again from the zero. Like I leave my previous job, I start a new thing, and I change my patience actually.
That's an amazing perspective.
Yes.
Being adaptable, brave, and confident enough to start fresh takes a lot of strength. It must have been a big change to leave your previous job. How did you feel about that decision at the time, and how do you feel about it now?
I think it's great because I don't want to attach with something. I want to always improve myself, evolving, transform, become better. I don't want to attach with the old version of myself. I want to always learn something, and I always like be grateful for everything. So become mother really teach me so many lessons so I can change myself, being better versions. There are so many lessons I got from become a mother.
It's inspiring to hear how much you value growth and change. Your mindset of not attaching to the past and always striving to improve is really powerful. It sounds like Become Other taught you a lot about patience and transformation. What lesson from the book has been the most impactful for you?
Actually about self-love, like how to nurture my mind, how to spend the time to always like be disciplined to do something good for myself. You know, the most important thing of being mother, the most important part is make myself as the top priority and taking care more of
Self-love
myself.
really is key, especially as a mother. It's amazing how focusing on nourishing your mind and being disciplined with time for yourself can make such a difference. You were saying the most important part of being a mother is... I'd love to hear more.
Okay, so what's the question? Sorry, I'm not focused.
No worries at all. The question was, what do you think is the most important part of being a mother?
The most important part.
Feel free to share your thoughts whenever
Yeah.
you're ready.
The most important part of being mother, I think, is self-love, because the more we give the things to ourselves, like we give the love we need, like we taking care of ourselves, and then so we can give the love
That's such a great point.
because we have.
Self-love
we
truly
feel
makes
our-
everything else flow
Yeah.
more easily. When we nurture ourselves, it becomes easier to give love and care to others, especially our children. What are some ways you practice self-love while balancing motherhood?
So I eat healthy food, like I eat real food. Actually, I do some exercise sometimes, and then I do journaling. I read book, nurture my mind, nurture my soul, and improve my spirituality, doing self growth, and yeah, that's so on. And I'm really amazed with myself that I can do all these things, become